This is Eagle Owl, and today I will be talking about Big Dom. Is he like the head coach or something? Also, we got to talk about Trotter Jr. getting praised by Brandon Graham. And lastly, Darius Slay said Jalen Hurts is going to have one of those years. But let's get straight into it. Right, man. So let's get straight into it. Actually, no, let's not get straight into it. We gotta salute. We gotta salute the legend, Greg Ward. He will be officially signing with another team. He's going to Indianapolis. They signed him. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I'm happy for Greg Ward. He goes with Shane Steichen. He knows the offense a bit. He'll be a vet over there. And I'm not sure their receiver, what's going on with their receivers or anything. Do he got a shot to make the team? I don't know. But I'm happy for him because I think he could at least make the practice squad. Greg Ward, the things he did in Philadelphia as a guy who was just on the practice squad and, he made the team or eventually got elevated to the team, made that huge catch against Josh Norman. I could never hate Greg Ward. Never. Now, did he have some big drops? Absolutely. But Greg Ward, when he stepped on the field, for us, he gave it his all. He definitely gave it his all. To me, he's an Eagles legend. We'll forever love Greg Ward just for that Washington game. Just for that Washington game and that playoff run. Remember how I think that was 19 or 18, how that season was going. We looked bad and Greg Ward came along, then the Boston Scots. Like, we just had a bunch of random guys and we made a quote unquote run. Beat the Cowboys the last game. We got beat by the Seahawks. But to me, if Carson Wentz was able to stay healthy, I think the result would have been different. I think we had a legit shot of beating them, but it didn't happen. And again, shout out to Greg Ward and salute to him going to the Colts and getting another opportunity. But let's talk about these Philadelphia Eagles as of today. Is Big Dom our unofficial head coach? Is he our unofficial head coach? What make you bring this up, Eagle Eye? What are you talking about? Look, so this reporter from DC, mind you, is DC. So take this with a grain of salt, but he's a legit reporter. So he's saying he had to talk with Derek Gunn, and Derek Gunn alluded to like, yo, Big Dom run the show in Philadelphia. He's running the show. Derek Gunn didn't deny it. He didn't get on Twitter like this is absolutely false. This dude is a real reporter, and this is not good. This is not good at all. And I have to ask the question that we all been asking. What is Nick Sirianni's job? If Big Dom got the heartbeat of the team, which we thought that was going to be Nick Sirianni, cool. If Big Dom got the heart of the team, Kellen Moore is calling offensive plays, Michael Clay is doing special teams, and Vic Fangio is doing defense. What is Nick Sirianni's job? I have to ask that question. Is he getting paid millions of dollars just as a face? Big Dom is basically the head coach. He's basically the head coach. It makes no sense. And I get it, Big Dom is love, but just think of it this way, how I'm thinking of it. If I had a security guard, I don't want him running my kitchen. I don't want him being my chef. I want him to be my security guard. Why is our chief of security, basically the head coach of the team? That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. And that's why people think like guys like Bill Belichick is going to take his job. And I don't mind a head coach just being the CEO head coach. But when you're the CEO head coach, you usually are the heartbeat of the team. Like when you think of the Lions, you do think of Dan Campbell. When you think of the Ravens, you do think of John Harbaugh. When you think of the Steelers, you think of Mike Tomlin. And these are quote unquote CEO head coaches. But when you think of the Eagles, you think of Big Dom, the play callers, the players. You don't think of Nick Sirianni as anything. That's not good. He's literally just the face. Literally just the face. So I'm not sure what's going on with Nick Sirianni or anything. I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not. He's the only guy that came out with this, that reporter from DC. Again, he's getting it from Derek Gunn. I'm not hearing any other reporters talk about it. But again, if Big Dom is running a show, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, get another head coach, man. But I get it. I get the politics. I get it. This dude been to the playoffs 3 straight times. 3 straight times since he been to Philadelphia. Nick Sirianni found a way in the playoffs. Was it because of him? Possibly not. Possibly not. But at the end of the day, it'd be a bad look to fire the head coach after winning seasons, after going to the Super Bowl. I guess the Eagles are just using him as a face to look good, but you don't want to come off as dysfunctional. You don't want to come off as that organization. So, again, I don't know what Nick Sirianni does. I don't. I hate to bring this up now, but I'm just doing my job as a content creator, all right? So let's talk about Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts getting praise from Darius Slay, and this is what Darius Slay had to say about Jalen Hurts.
And now Jalen is looking amazing. You know, I love Kellen Moore. I'm so old. I used to play with Kellen Moore in Detroit, if y'all ain't know. Like, he a year older than me. And I came in the year after him, and he was a scout team quarterback for Detroit. But I played with him for like 3 or 4 years. So this is even funnier. I keep running around like, what up, Kelly? Like, I cannot call him coach. Like, we played together for too long for me to call you coach, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know what kind of offensive mind he is. He go do great things with Jalen, man. He upgraded Jalen's skills, man, and making him a smarter player, making him a better player, making him make a lot of reads, a lot of checks, trying to get him the freedom to be one of them super, super elite guys. You know, he's already an elite player, you know, but he's trying to take that XL to be compared to like the Patrick Mahomes and Lamar's and all them guys. You know, they got him right under that tier. He finna jump right into that tier this year, man. I'm looking forward to it because he got a high ceiling, man. And I know Kellen Moore is going to be able to do a great job with him. Make sure you put him in great play callers to make him make the right plays and the right decisions. So it's going to be an exciting year. Especially we got a great running game already. We had one last year. But like I said, I love Swift. I do. Swift was one of the best in the backs, 2 in the league. But we got Saquon. Saquon nice too, man. Y'all know how Saquon is.
Salute to Jalen Hurts, man. I'm seeing what they're seeing. I'm definitely seeing what the players are seeing. Jalen Hurts is on another level. I could tell how he's speaking. I could tell how he's playing. Like his mindset is just is on insane mode right now. Is on I want to win mode right now. And I think Kellen Moore is bringing that out of him. I believe you paired him with the right play caller because we seen the last time he had the right play caller what he can do. I think Jalen Hurts is going to shatter some records. I think he's going to shatter some records in Philadelphia. He got the weapons to do it. And not only the weapons, he got the talent to do it. Jalen Hurts got the talent to do it. So I think Jalen Hurts is going to be mentioned in that top 5. I know what the evaluators are saying. He can never be top 5 because of the weapons or they never view him that way. He's going to break the hell out of that glass ceiling. You're going to have to put him top 5. You're going to have to. And I can't wait. I can't wait till he prove a lot of these people wrong. But let's talk about Trotter Jr. Trotter Jr. get praised by Brandon Graham. And this is what Brandon Graham had to say.
What have you made of Trotter so far, and how he's
Man, you know what? He gonna work hard. I mean, one thing I will say, you know, that hammer is real, for real. That celebration, I see him every day. This boy come to work. I mean, you can already tell that just from what he do during the offseason with his dad. But I just know that for him, I was happy to see him get an interception. Happy to see everything starting to slow down a little bit.
Hey, yo, you gotta pause after that, Brandon Graham. I know you're old head and all, but you gotta pause after that. But in all seriousness, I like Trotter Jr. for sure. I'm a fan of his, and I told y'all how I feel about Trotter Jr. I believe he has the potential of being the best linebacker in this draft. I really do. I mean, he's definitely shown it on the field. I'm not hearing really too much, maybe because I'm not paying attention to the other teams. I'm not hearing too much about these other linebackers that got drafted ahead of him. I'm not. But Trotter Jr. continues to make plays. And if he show out today, Vic Fangio really had to consider him possibly start week 1. I think it's unfair. And I like Vic Fangio. As he won't play the politics. He usually don't play the politics. So if he believed Trotter Jr. is ready week 1, I believe we see Trotter Jr. Right now, my opinion as of today, I think your best pair will be Trotter Jr. and Devin White. That would be your best pair. I'm not a big fan of Zach Bond. N'Kobe Dean is coming up. And I think Trotter is just better now. He's the only guy I'm like, yeah, he's showing flashes. But what I see from like even like Devin White, Zach Bond, I seen the Kobe Dean look good, and Sumarin. Sumarin is super underrated, extremely underrated. He's giving me TJ Edwards vibes. I'm gonna save that video for another time. But right now, I think Trotter Jr. and Devin White will be your best pair. I think they'll be your best pair, man. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel, man? Short video today. Didn't want to, go into a long video. I already gave y'all a long one yesterday. We're going to watch the game. I'm going to break it down Friday. And we just going to enjoy this game. Watch Trotter Jr. go off. How do y'all guys feel about Big Dom, basically the head coach? I don't know about this, man. I don't know how this Nick Sirianni thing going to work in the future. But the Eagles are making it work. But this is Eagle Owl, man. Come on.